Do you guys have to realize?
I am a villain. You got me distracted. I had a moment where I was like,
Old.
I actually had a breakdown.
No. No.
That was a lie.
The vast majority of it is shower gels and lotions.
It's not allowed.
Hello, and welcome back to another commentary from my channel. You guys have to realize. Today we're here to talk about Amberlynn Reid gaslighting her audience on Instagram and trying her best to explain away her lies. These lies concerning the mini wifeys in what was supposed to be the single Lynn era. A time of peace and healing for Amber that has since turned to a time of uncertainty and an eternal Valentine's Day. Amber has now said some pretty conflicting things about her current relationship, and people are starting to pick up on this as they should. With all these different wifeys and timelines, Amber's life is starting to resemble Ocarina of Time. Is Amber telling the truth and just needs to be heard? Are these more arbitrary lies to support Amber's revenge narrative against Beck? Will I ever hit 6,000 subs?
No.
It's up for you to decide. You know, there are a lot of us in the Amberverse. Some of us drive luxury vehicles and some of us ride on unicycles. Me, I drive a Volvo station wagon, so if you're ready, grab yourself a barrel and reach down as far as you can, because we are headed back towards the Amberverse.
Working on this editing might take a couple hours. Make some bagels taste sour, then I take a shower.
Here we go again.
Amazon unboxing till it makes me feel better. Then I'll cover up the comments like some stretches in my sweater. Ready? Ain't felt this good since I broke up with Becky. I get my Torrid on, I'm feeling sexy.
Like a 9.
Miss my pill reminders cause I'm on too many meds. Yeah, I gotta stay in bed, but I'm feeling good. I don't do my taxes, I might need some help. I don't plant a garden, I get lettuce off the shelf. I don't wanna work hard, I just want the clout. I don't like my girlfriend, so I switch them out. I don't wear a seatbelt, it only slows me down. When I order Uber Eats, I gotta have the hash browns. Yeah, I got a couple lawsuits, I had to leave town. I don't have a license, my mom drives me around. Target haul, Torrid haul, don't check the price, I got it. That money stacking up like those calories I count.
We'll start today's video off with a small recap of everything that has occurred in the last month or two with Amber. To bring everyone up to speed, for the last 6 months or so, Amber has been complaining about her single life, whining about Jade, and subsequently posting many TikToks and Instagram shorts about how sad she is. This was then abruptly and starkly contrasted with a sudden new girlfriend of Amber's immediately after Beck, Amber's ex, announced her new relationship. Most of, if not the entirety of the Amberverse, is at least a little bit suspicious of this new girl, who Amber has since named Valentine. Man, what a cringy name. And of course, Amber can't have that, so she has gone to great lengths now to try and prove the identity of said Valentine woman in a strange effort to separate her situation from Beck's. Of course, I and most other people would think if you want to separate yourself from something, the best thing to do is to just, stop talking about it. But that's not how Amberlynn Reid, our girl, operates. No ma'am, we have moved solidly from the single era, Amber's time of rebuilding and rest, to the revenge era, where a bloody war will be fought against the Iron Kingdom. The Golden Warriors will fight to the last man to defend the Erd Tree. Wait, that's not right. The revenge era, where no amount of pettiness is too little, and even the smallest of lies will be told to gain possible advantage against the enemy. This enemy is Beck, by the way. You know, blue-collar woodswoman Beck, who lives among the damn trees in Kentucky like Radagast the Brown. That's the enemy of Amber. Nature. So what are the facts in this situation type deal? I say facts like that because these are from Amber, who is a proven liar, even very recently. She says she's been in a relationship since September. I'm not really sure how that's possible, because also stated from Amber was that she was single in February. How have you been dating this woman since September, if you were single in February? I think the answer is you weren't. Maybe you had some kind of contact with this girl, but you certainly were not dating, because we would have heard all about it, wouldn't we? No, Amber only says they were in a relationship since September, because that would make her and Valentine be together for longer than Beck and her new girlfriend. It really is that petty. November 1st, Amber said she broke no contact with Jade, again furthering that argument that her and Valentino were in fact not together like she says they were. That is, if this girl even exists in the first place. And remember, wifeys 1 through 7 of all the last 6 months were made up, as stated by Amber herself. So I guess another thing to consider is why the hell should anyone believe you? Amber has lied so many times about this subject specifically that the only people who actually believe her now are the few remaining Am babies who are just as naive as she is. 4th of July, Jade breaks up with Amber to the sound of fireworks. Amber whines and complains and gets ghosted.
Now you will pay! I'll pay!
Moving into the single era, Amber is all about her laundry and suddenly meeting subscribers everywhere she goes. Oh my god, ultra famous celebrity Amberlynn. I want to be like her. Bleeding hearts of the world unite. Sorry, that's besides the point. Anyway, we've got Jade, we've got Valentino. We also have these 2 other women mentioned. That makes 4 so far. Church Girl, remember her? That's 5. I know Amber never actually spoke to Church Girl, but does that matter to Amber? Probably not. She's probably like, I have feelings for her, and that's what matters. But that's 5 different women Amber is claiming to have had some kind of feelings for in the last 6 months or so. It just doesn't make sense to me. How desirable is Amberlynn really? I get she has a following, but y'all, it's not about looks. She is a pretty terrible person, and it has been well documented. I just don't believe she had 5 separate love interests like that. She's lying in there somewhere. Amber said she was never in a relationship since August, and we misheard that. What? You've stated multiple times that you've been talking to this girl since September. What does that matter? The point is you're making up a relationship that didn't happen so you can stick it to your ex, Beck. Like I said, any lie, no matter how small, will be told in the coming battles of the Girl War. It will be bloody. It really is just so obvious for anyone to see. Anyone who knows Amber's history, or really anything about her at all, will easily be able to tell that this is all made up. Just more blatant lies from Amber to garner views for her dying channel. Let's be honest here, she's calling her new girlfriend Valentine. Like you're with your friends and you're trying to look cool and you say you have a girlfriend, but she goes to a different school so they've probably never met her. Then they're like, what's her name? And you're like, Ashley, she's real, I swear. Amber also considers something as simple as saying hello or asking where the bathroom is as flirtatious, so keep that in mind. If there is any truth to this, it's probably being stretched as far as possible. Someone asks on Instagram what Amber's favorite thing about Valentino is, probably a fake question submitted by Amber. And of course, Amber says she's so patient and weird, like me. My god, did you know Amberlynn Reed was a quirky girl? Here's your chance to celebrate how interesting and different Amber is. Let's go play some bingo. In reality, Amber has never met this girl before. She's never met any of these women. They are just random viewers who may or may not have some ulterior motives. I mean, they might not even be women if we're being completely honest. Even Jade was just a random viewer at first, and we all see how that worked out. It worked out terribly. Just if you didn't know, it worked out terribly. Amber says reaction channels produce bottom barrel content. That's funny, considering that bottom barrel content pulls more views than you.
No, my bad, I'm sorry.
No, the actual bottom barrel content is of course Amber's vlogs, and everyone knows it too. She puts such little effort into her videos, and the competition is so vastly better, I don't know how she still has views at all. It's like a business that refuses to innovate. Amber is perpetually stuck in 2012, and the worst thing is, that's just how she likes it. Don't let her fool you, she is perfectly complacent with how her life has become. Having her mom drive her around everywhere and ordering most of her food and groceries through delivery apps is exactly what she wants. She's happy being a burden to everyone around her. Amber says her most asked questions are, when are you going to show us your girlfriend? When are you going to actually show us you stepping on the scale? And can you upload more? The first 2 I understand, but the third one, no way. I seriously doubt anyone is asking Amber to upload more videos at the local laundromat. Amber is not going to be increasing her uploads anytime soon, because despite what she says, she actually hates her job. That's why every so often we have to hear about how much effort she puts into her videos and how she's so passionate about content creation. Is that why you put out one video in 2 weeks and say it's your audience's fault you can't film more? What an absolute joke. This woman has nothing going on, no one to take care of, she's being taken care of like a child, but struggles to put up videos with no editing. Get a grip, girl. Conclusion. Gotta practice. Conclusion. Raspy. Amber literally says herself that she's using her past as content, because right now she has nothing going on. This is literally the same as a has-been celebrity who refuses to let go of fame, and I suppose that's why for the past year or so we've seen Amber suddenly adopt these things that were negative about her and try to make them a positive, like the big cherry remarks. In that same sense, I believe she is desperately reaching to make her life as similar as possible to how it was when she was with Beck. And this is really disturbing when you think about it. Amber's recent actions have really shown her true colors when it comes to her exes. And while it seems innocent enough to say, me too, to having a girlfriend, there's a fine line between being passionate and obsessive. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you look to your right, Tutter, that same mouse from Bear in the Big Blue House, will politely help you from the Volvo station wagon before screaming at you to keep quiet. Yes, I know what his name is. Are you kidding me, y'all? I know all their names, and my favorite character is Boss Hogg. Who is that? I don't know. You probably don't know. Well, apparently I don't know them either because I just got that name wrong. It is Doc Hogg, not Boss Hogg. Boss Hogg is from Dukes of Hazzard. So, my bad. Okay, back to you, Tyler. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this special episode of You Guys Have to Realize, and remind everyone that these videos are put out for entertainment purposes only. Please do not send any hateful or disparaging remarks to myself or anyone mentioned in these videos. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
I've been feeling lonely, can you tell me where you've been? Tell me all about it, baby, I could be your friend. When you come around, you know my heart is on the mend. Staring out the window now, cause there she goes again. Cause there she goes again.
Peter. Peter. Peter, wake up.
I'm so scared. I wish I had a ham sandwich to calm my nerves.
Perfect timing. Alright, kids, sorry. Thank you. I just needed about 20 minutes so that I could film some stuff. You can get out whatever you want. You want your toy back? Here you go. Oh, you want to learn about weather and stuff? Well, that is not weather. Oh, colors of the rainbow. That is weather. Okay. Alright, thanks y'all. See you later.